Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You were watching Lost Ninja Plays Eschatologist's Exploration Experience, or E3. This video is brought to you by back to front licorice all sorts, and a large glass of Ribena. Actually, it's red wine, but no, Ribena. I just wish it was red wine. Ooh. Okay, without further ado, I found out some of where the mod that I wanted to find out has gone. I'd unbound it, and it's not called level; it's called level. The other one is still AWOL, and it's dark. It's no longer dark. I have to make some torches, I think. Oh yeah, I found out that that thing is. You see it now. Ooh, what can I be? I can be an assassin of the heart, or a hermit. I think I'd probably be best off being a hermit or a miner. Oh. Plus 10 to mining, plus 5 to digging, plus 5 to smelting, extra XP from mining. Extra XP from crafting, cool. Spelunker. I don't know what these actually mean. I mean, plus 5 to stealth, yeah, I get that, but what does that actually mean? It's not like you can fade into the shadows and be invisible. I wouldn't think, anyway. Oh yeah, freelancer. I remember that one. You don't get extra XP, but you can put your points anywhere you want them. I'm gonna go with miner. And I've got skill points. Hopefully, if I press K, it'll let me. There we go. I've got 15 to next level. So I've got. Oh, I see. You get the ones that you put. So for every one, you get an extra 2 times. You get a chance of 2 times ore drops. I've got 10, so that's 10%. And mining speed goes up. Increased smelt yield. Digging up loot. Flint from gravel. I don't want to put that one up. Flint from gravel's a pain normally, because you often want gravel and you only get flint. It's like getting not looting, fortune on a shovel, and then trying to mine gravel for gravel. It all turns into flint. Arrow speed, bow drawback speed. I'm going to put 1. Oh, it didn't tell me. Oh, it said I got 6, didn't it? I haven't got that many points to use then. Sneak speed plus mob sight range with sneak. Sprint speed and minus fall damage. I'm going to put 1 into athletics, 1 into melee, 1 into archery. So that's 3. I'm going to put extra 1 into mining and smelting. What do you get for cooking? Nah, not worth it. Oh, and put 1 into there. I think that's as many I can put in. Yeah. So that is so cool. And that is even cooler. I'm just so chuffed. Right, so what we need to do, we need to go and find some iron. That's should be my next task. Which means digging down. Obviously, the problem is I can't dig as far down as I'd like to because I have no iron. Let's see, 1, 2. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do that just by bare-handing it, can't we? Right. What's that there? What's that right in front of me now? That's stuff that I haven't got any of. Oh, what? 1 block? That's adding insult to injury. And clay. Oh, clay's alright. Don't mind clay. Right, so what did I say? That was 9, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to go from this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that's my middle, in theory. I should have remembered it was 7, not 9. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's too late now. So we go down. Deeper and deeper into the ground. Or is that into the ground? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, so basically what we want is we want 2. We've got 2, then 2, then 2, then 2. Then 2. I'll do something else. We probably ought to do that first to get some torches. We'll get the torches next. Well, the RPG mod that I've just been playing with, the one with Builder and Assassin of the Heart, that'd be so cool on a multiplayer server where you can have a couple of people doing the mining one and someone being a smelter, and not. I mean, you'd still have ore doubling and stuff from like Tinker's Construct and Ember and stuff, but you'd be able to. It'd be so cool. I haven't got a multiplayer server. I was briefly playing on an Australian one. Well, be fair, the server itself was in America, but the people I was playing with were Australian, and I don't like playing with Australians. No, I do actually. They seem to be alright. I had no issue with the people at all. It was the time zone issue, really. Largely speaking, when I was at my most productive and most wanting to be playing, they were asleep and vice versa. So we didn't last very long. It may be that I will go back and play with them more. I know they did have in the gaming, the community they were part of. I know had some English players. So that goes into there. That goes into there. Pardon me. That does not go into there, nor does that go into there. That goes into there, and there, and there, not that. There we go. Right. So, what was I doing? Oh, I was going to get some torches. With my small amount of coal. Thank God for tiny torch. I don't like tiny torches, actually. You know why I don't like tiny torches? And this may strike you as an exceedingly strange reason for not liking them. I don't like them because they hide behind the number. And I still don't know what this thing is. But anyway, I've got torches now, and we'll put torches in there rather than that there. Right. So let's put some torches down in my base, so to speak. 1, 3. So next time it's dark, I don't have to get them up to cheat me daytime. At last! Why would you not want that to be the case? Because the op's an evil person and he might kill me. But at last! Is that op not you? No. Categorically and unequivocally deny that the op is anything to do with me. Because he's not cool enough to be me. The lag when I place things, it's not good. Let's go see if we can find that skeleton. And we can throw an egg at it. Oh, it wouldn't have been down there, would it now? Less in that hole than I was expecting. I've got appetite, man. I just don't have the appetite for this game anymore. I don't have the appetite for making decent jokes up anymore. I never did, to be fair. To be fair, my humour has never been very good. Should have come down here ages ago. There's tons of resources down here. Literally tons. That's not a Stephanie zombie. That's a Steve zombie. There we go. That's... I really want to go up there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get that iron. Let's get on. We'll get the coal as well. We can't get the not for want of trying. We can't get that stuff because we need an iron pickaxe, and we haven't yet made the iron pickaxe. I think I'm surprised though, because I'm fairly certain that other mods that add things like copper, they tend to allow you to use stone pickaxes, because you would make bronze with the copper, and you'd use that as a replacement for the oh, dark out here. Is that where I went in? It must have been. I don't know where the zombie is then, or the skeleton, or whatever it is. Cool. Cool. Oh. Don't like the brown ones. Yeah, no, I don't like the brown sweets. That's not racist to not like brown sweets. Okay, let us have a look at the furnace mod, because the furnace mod adds the pulvers to the game. So I need to make 2 iron ingots. That was a waste. I can hear the gnashing of your teeth from here. Quite right, that was a waste. Wow. That must be that that is amazing. Cool. No, I'm well happy with that. Right, so I've got the 2 iron ingots. I needed, what are there, 2 of those? Going the wrong way, aren't I? There's 2 of those, 2 of those. 8 of those. And using some sand. So I'd need 16 sand. Do I not got any sand? Wow. Oh, I might have some sand in there. Yeah. There we go. So let's make ourselves a pulbus, which we can use for early game or doubling. I can use it for late game or doubling as well, but hopefully by late game I'll have something better. Don't know how well that'll work. Should be alright. So that was, what was it, 15, so that's going to be 30 iron from that. I don't know if iron dust will still pop out of there with the great abandon. But if it did, that wouldn't be a bad thing, would it? Let's get another 8 of those. They're not 8. Not really. Yeah, let's leave it there now. Right, so, what was I doing before... well, I suppose the obvious thing was we needed to make a furnace as well, which uses bricks. Now, did I not go past a house which had bricks in it? Oh, it's right away around there. Is it worth... I think it would be worth it, yes. Especially if we go in a boat, we can go straight to it and then come straight back. Straight to it, straight back, do not pass go, do not collect $100 or £100 depending on the country you live in, or 100 rand I suppose if you live in South Africa. Is that the coast I want to leave from? It's over there, yes, so I want to leave from this coast. Wish my wings flapped when I was sailing along like this. Oh, I'll tell you something else I want to do before I go any further at all. We want to engage show bathymetry and something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, always map surface. There we go. There. So we're going to steal some bricks from this house. We don't need that many. And it's probably... we don't really need to go this far anyway. But what the heck? It's a game about exploration. Or a mod pack about exploration. Yet we weren't exploring. That is a Bertie, and they are horrible. In fact, let's be clear. Half a sweet in that packet are horrible. But it's a good way of not eating too many. Right, so I'll go to this house and steal some bricks. I've just noticed. Oh, I've got. I was just say. I've just noticed that my pickaxe is about to run out. It's a very strange noise. Not this. We're stealing them from under the stairs like that. It means that even though we're stealing the bricks, nobody will ever notice. I'm a bit worried about how deep the foundations for these stairs go though. Does it really need to go that far down? And we'll also go in here and we're going to need one of those, I think, for the thing I'm building. We'll steal that and all. Ugh, that's horrible. The one we had in the intro, that was quite a nice looking little we might as well take... oh, what? We've had a crash! Let's see, can it tell me what crash we had? Failed to handle packet 4, which was me. Reported exception, ticking player. I don't know what that means. Other than the fact I crashed. I would assume it's either the item I picked up no longer exists, which shouldn't be the case, or some way in the way I picked it up. Which was, it's a golden sword. That shouldn't be an issue. Let's try another one. Oh, what? That's not good, is it? I tell you, yeah. If I go back in and that wooden sword is still in the chest, I'm leaving it there. I don't know. My tea. Is my clock working? I can't remember. Yeah, the clock's working. That clock, I mean. Oh dear. Let's try again. Right. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What else have we got in here? Enchanted book for efficiency 1. Don't need any of that. Do I dare take those torches? Go on. I shouldn't have done it, should I? I should have just left them there. Or broken the chest and, you know, had them all on the floor and just picked them up by walking across them, maybe. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't release my mod pack until I find out, I suspect, but whatever. It's not like I'm going to make a lot of money off it, is it now? He doesn't like it. Ticking player, but I really don't know what a ticking player is. I suppose it's a player that's about to go explode. Right, it's something to do with the levels mod. And I'm not certain why it's doing it there, but it's not doesn't do it in the when I make. The thing is, I've made several axes now, and the thing that's happened here, you can't see where I'm pointing, but the thing that's happened here must happen every time I create a weapon or something that has one of these things. Yeah. So why clicking on that chest has made it do it that way? I don't know. But we're back, and it's getting dark. Oh bugger! Pardon my French. Right, let's go find my boat. Should be here. We'll take this green stuff away while we're here. Why not indeed, eh? It's probably because I'm a fairy. If I wasn't a fairy, it would work. Clearly the answer. What I'd like to do is put the crossbow mod in as well. Oh, and look, the I'm getting the name of what I'm holding. Yeah, above the you know, the UI at the bottom. But I'm also getting it in the top corner. I'd love to know what mod causes that, because I'd kill it. I hate having it up there. Oh, I'll tell you something, while we're in the middle of the sea, it's dark. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. Subtract, I don't think that's... Yeah, it must be the one I want. Right, let's go back into controls then. So what we want to do is... zoom in, we want that. And we want that. Basically, there is, supposedly... somewhere supposedly. Refined storage. Time HUD. The minus key. Open the time HUD movement screen. Well, wouldn't you have thought that was that button? It is that button, but that button apparently is linked to something else. So let's put it on equals. Something else has got that. 0? Yeah, right. Done. Presses it. Ah, that's interesting, that. Somehow, the time HUD, which is in the opposite corner, this class minor thing here, basically the HUD elements of this are not in a good way. Where's my house? Oh, right. I want to go... Ooh, no, I don't do it like that. Okay. Let's go into there, and into there, and do that, and... I'm not doing very well here. We noticed. Not doing very well at all. Frame opacity, nothing, but we'll keep the map opacity to, oh, I don't know, 75. We'll get rid of the compass. And we'll show the FPS. So when we do that, there we go. We can now control what we're looking at. I'm not entirely certain where my house is. Pardon me. I should be able to see, once I get a bit closer, I should be able to see it because it'll be illuminated. In theory, I think it's just the other side of that mountain. But I could be wrong. That doesn't sound good. I don't know what that is. So, I think someone's moving the sheep. Literally. I don't know if you could hear that actually. It was not very loud. I think the problem is if I try and that's my house there. I think if I go try and get in there, what will happen is I will be got by the mobs. I suppose I do have torches. Well, I would do if I could. I don't get why I can't place anything. Oh, I know why, because I haven't got any torches in my There we go. Ah, better. That's why I couldn't get out the water, because it's too steep. Right. I did tell you what I didn't do when I was between episodes, which I had planned on doing, which was to find out if I could work out why I was lagging so much. There we go. Yeah, so this is finished. Yeah. Now we get to see if that works for all smelting or just bits of the smelting. Now the question is, which works best with my outfit? Surplus pantaloons of warding or surplus pantaloons of deflection? I think the warding ones do the best. You know, they go well with the skirt. Allegedly. Right, let's put the clothy stuff down. Oh, we got an iron axe out of it. That's not to be sniffed at. We got a wooden axe, also known as a World Edit wand. It doesn't work for chopping trees down anyway. I mean, no, that's not true. You can chop trees down with it, but you can't use it for the cooked fish. Cool. You can't use it with the. Now, I want 2 more iron and some sand, plus a furnace. Which I've got a furnace, haven't I? Yes. So I want some sand. That was it. Here's something else. Oh, the server must have JEI installed. Bugger. The server doesn't have JEI installed. I took it out because I thought, oh, the server won't need JEI. Dole. Oh well. That'll be something else I have to put in then, isn't it? It works the same way basically. It's just it's a furnace. The advantage of having the furnace rather than a normal furnace, I don't know, is you can put speed upgrades and stuff in it. They're not cheap. That one needs snow, for instance. But but the slot upgrade particularly makes it a heck of a lot more efficient than a standard furnace. I'll leave the gold sword behind. Right, now what do we want to do next? I think it would be a good idea to have a look at getting started with the Emperor's stuff. I think it's going to be a case of going off to mine stuff first. Can we actually make... Ooh, what's that? Looks like a gun, doesn't it? While the blazing ray might resemble a mundane firearm, in shape it more functionally resembles a piece of artillery. I want it. When fired, it will unleash a straight beam of pure ember, shooting forth until it strikes a solid block or creature. I really like this. I don't know, I think if you look at some of the other mods that you get with this sort of amazingness in it, yeah, it sort of get the feeling that it would be, there's not enough detail in there. I mean, if you think about the stuff you get from, was it not Mistcraft, Thorncraft, the amount of detail you have, what it does, why it does it, how it does it, the you know, the requirements of stuff you need to do it. This doesn't, I mean, unless I'm missing something, it doesn't seem to have any further... Right, so I can make, what's it, a mantle container. So it tells me all about the mantle container there, but it doesn't tell me how to make a mantle container. So, yeah, I'm going to sneeze. Have a whole microphone pause. Oh, I feel a lot better for that. Right. So modifiers. You believe that the sufficiently advanced mechanisms, you may be able to create devices that grant additional abilities to your equipment. These items can be applied to armor, tools, or weapons, and must be hammered on at a dawnstone anvil. Place the original item down, then the modifier, then hammer away. Modifiers have levels which will boost their power. All right. Heat, Inferno Forge, caster blasting. What that does. Ooh. Ah, that is so cool. Don't know how. I mean, the problem. I mean, I'm reading these things out. Of course, obviously, if you look at watching these full screen, you might be able to read it yourself. The resonating bell allows a tool or weapon to ring through blocks and find particular objects by right-clicking on a block. Nearby blocks of that type will illuminate with glowing light, unless the block was already a very significant part of the nearby material. The area that resonating effect increases with modifier level. I mean, the reason I'm reading it out is, for all I know, you're watching this on a mobile phone, and the text on there is so small you cannot see it. I don't know. I'm sort of... I love this mod, and it looks really good, but the usability of it is not great at the moment. It could be that I'm missing something. Now, question. What's it called? Embers. Ember. Let's have a look. Can we see any other sort of book type things? Various swords and stuff, and plates. But I mean, even the hammer, which by the sound of it is a fairly key ingredient to the flame barrier. Pardon me. Ashen fabric. It does come across very much a case of a latter day Thorncraft. But I don't know how much of that is because of the looks of it, and how much of that is because it looks, you know, the various different things have a similar sort of mechano magic, or I don't know how to. It's not really a tech. It's not really a tech magic, yeah, and it's not really a pure magic. It's a sort of amalgam of the two. Oh, an exchange. No, that's not an item really. Can we see, what's that? Archaic circuit. I can't actually even see the book we've got. Advanced edge. Glow name. Forge edge. Embers. It's liquid of some variety. I can't see the book. There's the book. So I've got a recipe for it. Let's see what else we can use that alchemy recipe. Ooh, a wildfire core. We can use whatever that is, plus whatever that is. I would think those are probably ores. So that's going to be... I would say that's lead, that's gold, that's copper, that's probably iron, and that's probably tin. So it's sort of like the way is it Thorncraft? Yeah, Thorncraft uses potentia when you're crafting. It uses metals, which is quite a cool idea, really. But I'm no closer to working out how to make any of this damn stuff. Right, fluid vessel I can make in a normal crafting table. I'm going to have to go through them. Iron pipes, mechanical pump, a melter. Ember receptor and emitter. So those are... That's the fluid transport system, isn't it? Copper cell I don't know about. Item pipe. Oh, lead. Bin. Basically, I'm wondering if I'm missing something, because I would have looked at this and, you know, looking at that book and all the cool things it shows you, it doesn't show you any of the recipes. And whilst I understand that, yeah, you've got NEI and JEI and stuff like that, although I haven't got JEI because I haven't got it in my server, you would expect some detail to be presented in the book, as well as expecting you to use JEI or whatever. I think what I'm going to do, in the short term, I'm going to go and do some mining. We need to get... Tell you what we need to get first of all. We need to get some ladder. The other thing to remember is, of course, that I've got Dinker's Construct in here. So a lot of the stuff that in Embers, which looked really cool, you can also do in Tinker's Construct. And you perhaps don't need to worry about doing it too much in Embers. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Right. That gives me 63 of those and some spare sticks, which is good. I think we will make another... Oh, we've got a whole load of iron now. We will make an iron pickaxe for getting... Oh, end of my nose is itchy. We'll get an iron pickaxe to pick up ores and stuff, because they appear to not work with a stone one. I suppose it would be sensible to make... I've got an iron axe. I don't need an iron axe. I can probably manage... Oh, I'll get an iron sword as well. Although we haven't worked out how to actually upgrade the things yet. I don't need anything else there. Pop that away. That away. How many? Got 26 torches. That should do for now. So, flipping at me, wires getting in the way now. Right, so we will go and right, until that what's it pickaxe runs out, stone pickaxe, we will use the stone pickaxe for normal mining. I was going to put stairs all the way down, but I can't be bothered. I'm going to just do it straight down. Well, not straight down, because that's noobish. Just go straight down, I might hit lava. Or a nest of speedruns. But where I can use the stone pickaxe for now, I will continue to use a stone pickaxe. This is boring to watch though, I must admit. Boring to do, never mind watch. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll put the ladder in now while I'm thinking about it. And we'll go up. And get the oil done in the ceiling. Because then we'll have natural light illuminating our progress. Which is what I wanted to do originally. I forgot that I was doing it. Oh, you see that thing up there? That's another place you can get pets from. Right. I need an iron that for there. Oh, iron's on that. That's not true though, is it? Oh well, whatever. Dense or goody goody. But I really do need something like gold. Still not perfectly safe, but I don't know, it feels safer to do it like this. Even if it's not really safer. Well, that's a nice amount of iron, isn't it? And it means we can put ladder in easily enough. Problem being, if you try and dig straight down and put ladder in, you get stuck on the ladder, so you can't actually place. A, you can't place it easily, and B, the mining is really slow because of the height. Basically, I'm trying to dig down to level 11. Y level 11. At Y level 11, there's a couple of things. First of all, it's generally the height that the low-level lava lakes alliterate at. And, right, we'll just go back onto the iron pickaxe now. If you dig out at that height, you'll be digging across the top of them, effectively. Which is one advantage. One of the other advantages is that you're in the height range for pretty much all of the good things you need. So redstone, lapis, there we go, bedrock. So we need a ladder. That's not a ladder. That's a torch. I can tell the difference now. I am not stupid. Right, that is 9. Plus, ooh, I don't know. It should be 11 there. That's 12, right. Alright, I can't count. Sorry. I'm useless, I know. Right, that's where I want to be. Okie dokie. Right, so. Do it again, look. Let's just take those out of there so that we're not. Yeah, no, there's those. They're annoying, but there is things I can do about them. I'm not going to bother though at the moment. So what did I want to do? I'm looking for ore, aren't I? So what's the best thing to do is to go and find another pickaxe or 3. Oh, there is the stairs. Oh, no, the wrong side. Three's probably a bit over the top, but I suppose we can put the iron ore in there to get going, and then I suppose we don't need to worry about the amount of iron we're using to make pickaxes with. I think we need to take that with us, or that with us, or I suppose we might end up running into a chest or three. Right, so let's go down to level 11 and dig out a little bit of a area at the bottom of the hole, sort of thing. Right, let's think this through. That is essentially the middle of my 3x3, which I will eventually dig all the way back to the top. I'm doing it like that because it's quicker. I will end up, in the end, digging out from the middle here in the 4 cardinal directions, because that makes the most sense. So that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 4 there and 4 there, right. So if we dig out that way as well. Oh, we got rid of the torch in our thingy, didn't we? Not ideal, but it'll do. And the thing we know, the reason we know this, well, the thing I know, we don't know this because I haven't told you yet. The thing I know is that there isn't actually a great variety of ore down here because I've carefully set it up. And I mean, when I say carefully, I mean very carefully. I've carefully set it up so that we don't have a huge variety of ore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. So we've got one sort of copper, we've got one sort of lead, we've got one sort of tin. That's it really. One sort of silver and stuff. Black quartz ore. That's actually addition to black quartz ore. That's armor plus. That's a good thing to have. Well, when I say it's a good thing to have, it's not really a good thing to have, it's just a good thing to have. Yeah, so to be honest, I don't have for mining, I don't really have a particularly specific way of doing things. I'm doing it this way here because it makes the most sense. Sometimes when I mine, I will do it in such a way that I dig down to this level. I pretty much always do that, but sometimes I'll do it in a sort of like an angle, you know, like putting a ramp in or whatever. I've even been known to use minecarts. Nah, can't be me. Yeah, no, not so much nowadays. I used to have a great deal of fun when minecarts could be used to boost themselves, which is a mechanic long since patched out, I'm trying to say. I used to enjoy doing that sort of build. And since they patched it out, I have seldom done any. Right, let's have a quick look at the map. I think I'm going to dig that way to start with, which is that way. No real reason, just that's the way I think I'm going to dig. are on just under an hour. I think we'll dig until we find some diamond, and then we'll stop this episode and think about recording another one. Oh, I'm not going any further that way, am I? I love this having quartz in the overworld. It certainly. Oh, that's black quartz. I see. Yep. It delays the. Pardon me. It delays the need to go to the Nether, which is good because I'm not a massive fan of the Nether. Well, the Nether for me is a road bump more than anything because there's so little there without modding it. Oh, that's useful. In fact, that's actually probably more useful than diamond at the moment. Because I can now build myself a backpack. Well, I will be able to soon. Because there's so little there, unless you've modded it, it's, you've got to go there to get stuff, but there's nothing there other than the stuff you're getting to do anything with. In a way, that annoys me. Oh, if I run out of pickaxe before I get diamond as well, I'll be not hanging around then either. If I die, I won't be hanging around. Oh, is that just a hole? No, yes, it's just a hole I've dug out. I couldn't work out if it was sort of like leading into a cavern or something. Or no, my luck, into a chasm full of dinosaurs. That's one thing I do like so far about the Ember, is all of the ores it's added, you can mine with the iron pickaxe. So far. See, that one is ender ore, and I can only mine it with thingy, which is not good. Interesting as well, actually, that. I mean, that stuff is nether quartz, and Embers have added their own ore so that you can get it. There's not many mods that add ore for things that you could get elsewhere, in my experience. I'm not saying it's impossible, obviously. Right. Oh, we've run out of pickaxe. I thought we'd got 3 pickaxes. Oh well. We won't be going any further then. Oh well. Ooh, gold. Flipping heck. Yeah, it does actually, but I haven't got a crafting bench. Oh, I've got wood though. Oh well, I can make a pickaxe then. Can I? Yeah, I can make a pickaxe. Yeah, but it's only going to be a stone pickaxe. Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, I can make a pickaxe. But it's only going to be a stone pickaxe, so I couldn't use it for the things I want to use it for. Anyway, but what I'll do is I will build my thing up there with wood so I can see where I'm going back down. And then we'll climb out and end the episode, I think. So, yeah, that's the end of episode 2. Episode 3 will pretty much start off where I've finished here. There was something I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, I want to find out what mod it was in the other pack I was using that allowed for improved... oh, yeah, removing some of the lag that I'm suffering in this pack. Because that's beginning to... Well, it's not beginning to stress me. It is stressing me. It's this jerkiness every time you place a block or break a block that it's not great. I also need to re-enable JEI in the server so I can use it for crafting. So I love this lime lid thing though. I really do like that. I don't know. Oh well. I've got 30 more iron dust, which is great. Great. I'm also going to put in, I'm going to start working towards having Tinker's construct working. But that will be in the next episode. So until then, cheerio!